Why, hello. Welcome back once again to the stream. Give me a quick second. I'm gonna put my music on here. I forgot to hit the button before starting. Let's go electro swing today. There we go. This will be fun. Anyway, hi. How's it going? I'm here sitting in the dark at my spider dungeon that we did last time. You see there's a little bit of zombie flesh down there. Don't worry about that. Yes, I've just been sitting here. As you can see, my levels, I've gotten back up to 23 levels. I've been slowly gathering string. This is probably the start of my, I think, my third stack. I've been accumulating quite a bit of this scaffolding for our next project today. That diamond is still waiting for me. Hopefully we'll get to that today. But yeah, I've just been spending some time just sort of grinding away up here, gathering some more of this stuff. There we go. Let's see. Let me just double check to make sure my audio is coming through. Yep. Okay, we're good. All right. Anyway, so I'm gonna walk away from this real quick. This thing has been serving me pretty well. The spawns are a little slower than I think I would have liked. I'm not quite sure how to speed them up. I think there's some optimization I could do. I did spend some time trying to go around and light up surrounding caves and things like that. But we'll see. We'll see exactly what I can do long term for that. It's functional for now. It gets me the string I need, and that's primarily why I have it. It's not really the best for experience, but, you know, at least it's some way to grind it out, so. Anyway, so let's walk through exactly what we're going to work on today. So I know I'm going to have another stack to use, and I've got all this scaffolding still left, and I used the 6 stacks we used that we prepped last time at the end. I already used them. So let me show you where I put those. First, let me fix some of my iron armor. You see, this stuff is all garbage. So I'm going to make myself a fresh set. And then we'll go check out where we're going to be putting that bridge today. So if this is your first time checking out the stream or your first time here, welcome. Glad to have you. This is my Minecraft server. I guess I should have introduced myself. I am Chef Samuel, the one and the only that you will ever see. I'm Chef Samuel. I am a real-life baker and Minecrafter and/or variety gamer. At the moment, Minecrafter. So, this is my mine, my sweet, sweet mine. This is where I've been doing a lot of work recently. In this survival world, I've been trying to establish a bit of a system by which we can mine and gather resources in a way which kind of seems to follow the basic intentions or kind of implications of the main game. So let me show you some other stuff we're working on. We have our massive geode here with the enchanting table. To my calculations, that should have all the bookshelves around it that it needs in order for it to be fully charged up. So last time I checked, I hope that this is the same. I checked a pick, and a pick gets me Unbreaking 3. Look at that. Oh, level requirement 24. I guess I could add 1 or 2 more around here. So maybe we'll have to work on that, trying to expand that just a little bit later, but that's not going to be the first project of today. Because I need 30 levels if I actually want to get that. I guess I could go over there at 27 and put Unbreaking on. But you know what? That's neither here nor there. You see all this scaffolding? This is what I put here. So where this is roughly, this is a rough draft of where the eventual bridge is going to go. I'm sorry, my brain is not making words today. So, oh gosh, dude, don't scare me like that. Come on, there we go. So this right here is the entrance to my mine, and therefore the entrance to my other underground stuff. Oops, there's the button. There we go. These guys keep sneaking in, so I'm gonna have to go around and do some more lighting up one of these days soon. But for now, I would like for the bridge to kind of span over this sort of. Oh gosh, that was not what I wanted. I would like for the bridge to span over this sort of depth into the deep dark. And then it's gonna just continue straight. It's gonna connect to this, and we'll then expand out here. Now, originally I was gonna have it just connect directly to this one wide bridge that I had made. right? And I just kind of span from thing to thing. The trouble is these things are so close together, these pillars, and the bridges that the bridge that I make. See, look, the bridge that I made is so close together, or like it's basically just small stretches of blocks from here to here, from here to here, and then through, and then across, and then down right here, right next to the thing. Okay. Now it's entirely possible for me to make this into some kind of a bridge, but it would be one that looks kind of like it's carved into the wall rather than one that's been constructed. And I kind of like this look. Like, look at this. Like from a distance, if you were just to see not scaffolding, but stone. Is the word parapets? I don't know if that's the right word. Like stone pillars and stone structure and things like that of the bridge spanning across. I think that would look super cool. Very industrial. And also, if we were to connect it up here, right, I wouldn't have to do this awkward trek running all the way through this kind of untamed terrain down there just to get up to my base. This would actually connect right here. So, if all goes according to plan, this will actually be a much more convenient way of getting over there. The only thing is, it's kind of an awkward shape, right? You can see how this just sort of continues in a straight diagonal line for a bit, and then suddenly shifts to a straight line this way, and then again hits a diagonal, and then shifts again to straight. Now, that's fine. What that means for me is that I'm going to have to put pillars on all the pivotal points, right? So that would mean a pillar here for structure, right? Just connecting this to the side of the wall and then going all the way down. I'll have to do another one over here at that first corner when it pivots. Another one at that corner where it pivots again, and then another one at this corner where it pivots again, and then a final one down here where it actually steps down and meets with my terrain. All right, now we could talk about what that'll look like over there, and I will in a minute, but that's roughly what it'll look like in sort of broad strokes. To fine tune that, I am going to want some smaller pillars similar to these here in the middle. Some smaller ones to kind of span between and give myself kind of like an arching shape to these different, like from pillar to pillar of stonework. I think that would look great. I can then use like iron bars, and I could even use scaffolding in there maybe. But my thought is I would like for this to look symmetrical. I would like for it to look very clean, very intentional, which means that exactly where this is may not be the final draft. So I'm going to have to do some math. I'm going to have to count to see how many of these there are, divide that up by the amount of pillars I want, and make sure that those numbers come out to an odd number so I can do like a nice even arc. To a nice odd number. If they're even numbers, I can still work with that. But they just have to be easily incremented down into smaller portions so I can do multiple arches, right? If that makes any sense. And hopefully, whatever the measure is for the arches over here will then be the same measure for the arch from this pillar to this pillar. And maybe even from this pillar to this pillar, but we'll see. If I wanted to, I could just expand that in a straight line. Because look at this. The value here is -6, right? The y value is -6. And if I come up here, the value up here is... Wait, hang on, where is it? -6 is right here. So that could just be a straight line directly to here. And then only up a couple of steps. And I could then just kind of make that integrate much better into this. And that's probably what I'll end up doing. I just didn't feel like using any more scaffolding, and I was running out at the moment. So, that's going to be the project for today. First things first, though, I'm going to have to go run and do some of my basic chores first, because this is still fairly early game, and I don't have great long-term things. So I'm going to have to harvest all my crops, feed all my animals, and do that kind of first early game chore stuff. And then we'll get to that stuff once I get that other stuff done. One thing at a time, right? That guy is charging me, and I'm not fond of it. There you go. There we go. Stay back. I actually haven't done anything with slime yet this season. When I say this season, what am I talking about this season? This map. There we go. All right. So I'm going to head up to the surface. Oh, gosh. Hup. Just broke my shield and stabbed me in the leg. I need to go make a new shield and make up a hoe and then start doing my chores. There we go. It would be super nice if I could find a quicker way to get up to the surface. Considering that it seems like a really long way every time that I do this. Okay. Oh, good. I actually have a couple of iron hoes. All right, let's just move that stuff. And let's get going. Oh, it's raining. How pleasant. Oh, and this stuff hasn't even grown up. Oh, boy. Well, hang on then. I guess I can't do my chores after all. And I didn't bring any wheat up here to feed these guys, so I guess they're just going to have to deal with it. I will go back down here and I will at least harvest the crops down here. There we go. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well tonight. It's night where I am, but wherever you're at, day, night, or whatever it is, I hope that it's enjoyable. I hope that it's a good one. I hope that you have the opportunity to just sort of kick back and chill for a bit. Just sort of enjoy the place that you're in. Alright, let me get this. I actually finally got some beetroots going last time. I don't particularly need them for myself right at the moment, but they will be great for trading at some point once I get to villagers. There we go. Looks pretty good. Let's grab my wheat, or my seeds rather, potatoes, and beetroot seeds. There we go. Let's just alternate these. There we go. There. And the rest of it will just be wheat, seeds, and potatoes. Because those are currently my most valuable asset. There we go. Let's get this stuff put back away. Awesome. Leroy. Nice. Let me grab a stack of potatoes. I'm going to go start cooking them over at my furnace while we get started working. Now, I have been digging a lot of deep slate for this bridge. That's actually a big reason why I was originally making this mine shaft to begin with, was just because we needed to mine more stone, and I wanted an efficient and organized way of doing so. So, that's what we decided to do. That's how we decided to put it together. There we go. And at this point, we've got this double chest, over halfway full of cobblestone, or cobbled deep slate. This one most of the way full of cobbled deep slate, right? And this one with multiple full rows of cobbled deep slate. So like we've got all of it that we need. Now, of course, we've got a bunch of tough. I do have some other things like a bunch of andesite and some things like that in these as well. So for the sake of detailing and things, I haven't got any kind of design that I've specifically put together for this bridge yet. So this is going to be very freestyle as we go. But I'm not too concerned about that. There we go. Get that cooking. Let's get these put away that I don't need. Man, these stone pickaxes are really going to be bogging me down for a minute. I need to make at least an iron one, if not a diamond one. I think I'm going to wait on the diamond one until I actually have enough levels to be able to enchant it. It's kind of where I'm at right now. I really want to get unbreaking onto a diamond pick. That would be great. Alright, so while that thing cooks away, let me make sure my spawn is set. There we go. Let's get going. So, firstly, I'm just going to clear out some of this stuff so it's a little bit easier to see what we're working with. But that's going to be extremely tedious with the stone pick. So, bear with me while I do this. So one of my first difficulties with this bridge that I can see right now is the fact that I'm making it out of deep slate. I'm making it out of deep slate. Right down here in this part of the cave where now I am officially in just deep slate. So it's going to be very difficult to make the bridge stand out. Maybe I don't particularly want it to, but I mean, like I could also put lanterns up and things like that to kind of signify it and make it a little bit easier to see. And I probably will. There we go. So let's start with just sort of some cleanup work, right? There we go. So what I mean by cleanup work is I'm just going to start sort of tidying the edges of this and make it a bit easier. Oh gosh, that was way farther than I wanted to fall. I need to stop this trend. There we go. So this thing is only going to be 1, 2, 3 blocks wide, this part of the bridge. So this is going to be pretty narrow. I mean, I can always carve a little bit kind of out of the edges of these, and I can still make them look good. But so maybe 5 by 5 at the most, but I think 3 by 3 is much more practical. And then just leave the edges for detailing and decoration. Alright. So let's start with something that really stands out down here. And that's going to be, I mean, probably the polished deep slate is the first thing that comes to mind. I could potentially go polished andesite for like for the main walkway of the bridge. Keep the main walkway like a 3 wide strip all the way down the length of it, and have this starting part be that entire 3 block wide width. Maybe. Let's grab some cobbled first, because this stuff I have way more of this than I have the other. Let's see. Let's go with that, and there we go. Oh, you know what? I should really get my stone cutter, which is not down here. It's upstairs. So I guess no stone cutter. But I could at least use a crafting table, right? Something to break these down a little bit. You know what? I'm actually going to make these into slabs. I think that'll be much more useful. Let's go try to make a proof of concept here. Like that. Now, considering that this thing ends up stepping up immediately, I should really have this thing meet with this. But I'll deal with that, I guess, in a minute. Oh, he's gone. There we go. So overall, over the course of this bridge, the height of it has to go down a block, which I can easily do in the middle. I can just have it just go like in a couple of sort of half block increments. Oh, hello there. Greetings. Welcome to the chat, Maki. So let's see. Let me grab some of these. Let me actually make some of these into polished too, so it's a little easier to see. Yes, bridges made out of scaffolding. Well, see, bridges made out of scaffolding are not my enemy. They're just a necessary evil, I'd say. See, look at this. Hopefully that's going to end up getting me where I need to go. But I'm going to have some math to do here in a little bit. So that'll be fun. For the moment, let's do this just for the sake of looks. I don't think it's going to stay as that. But it will be for the moment. I could end up actually bringing wood into this, bringing the, like all that jungle wood I've got. Maybe put jungle wood down the center. And then just use some kind of stone, oh gosh, as like a framework for it. Come on, buddy. Enough. There we go. I also don't have my shield anymore because the skeleton broke it. Let's see. There we go. Let's grab some of this. There we go. Boy, these boxes are getting really full. All right. In fact, maybe what would actually look better, I think one of the reasons why I don't like this stone being placed right here is the fact that this is such a small bridge that I feel like the stone just looks way too bulky for such a small bridge, right? Like a 3-wide bridge feels like it's supposed to be like something that's moderate, but like not something that's like really heavy. These blocks are so big, it's hard to do a 3-block wide bridge and have it look well proportioned like this. So, here's what we'll do for the sake of just keeping it consistent, keeping it simple. Let's add... Whoop. I want to be on top of that. We're going to put some kind of like an archway here, right? Not in front of that. We'll put an archway like here. And then put an archway like here, right? So like, you know, if we were to do something like... Just simply for the sake of keeping it simple, right? There we go. Back off, buddy. There we go. Let's say we did that, right? There we go. Oh, stay on top of the scaffolding or else I will fall down to my depth. Or to the depths. Okay, that was horribly built. Oh my gosh. Nobody look. That was bad. That was horrible. Nobody saw that. There we go. Break this. Break that. Let's go actually with this. Now this isn't the final design, but it's a design. So let's say this, right? Let's say that there's an archway that goes into my mine and all the other underground stuff and what have you. And then we do a similar one, if not the exact same design, here. Now this thing, of course, is only 2 wide. So we're basically just gonna make the same, excuse me. We're basically gonna make the same thing, but just with these and not the block in the corners, just to kind of make it simple. Let's bring that there, and one more. Put that one up there for the sake of keeping things lined up. Give me that. And this spider needs to get out of here. Nice. So, right now we effectively have like 2 different hallways, right? Which are each leading to different areas. Now, of course, if you go down this one, it's going to end up leading you in here and you'll end up exiting out and then you'll come back up and you'll find you're behind this one. So like they do connect. And it's going to be really easy to do that. It's really just the initial kind of presentation when you walk in the room that I'm going for right now. And these will probably move and adjust at some point when I actually get to that decorating stage of things. I'm not there yet. So for starters, let's say that this bridge is going to be a wooden bridge, primarily wooden. And then maybe that one over there will be primarily wooden down the center with other stonework on the framework. So I'll work on that as we go. But firstly, let's make another crafting table. Let's put it there. Let's do this. Just simply for the sake of doing so. This is going to look really ugly for starters, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. Let's go with, there we go. Now, one of the benefits to having these all, like this be made primarily of bottom slabs, is the fact that I don't have to fully light it up. Like I can still have it be kind of in shadow and kind of eerie looking because no mob is going to spawn on it. Not to mention, it's going to step down onto that really easily. Okay. There we go. There we go. It does look kind of like patchwork, and that's because it is, but, you know, everything has to start somewhere. Oh, he's angry at me. Is he here? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I hear him. I hear him. I hear him. Oh, 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 there he comes. There he comes. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, shoot. Oh, that was close. Oh, I totally thought that I could make that. Oh. Man, that was just now guess what? I totally was doing that for fun and forgot the fact that I had 27 levels. So yay, all those levels, right? Go right on down. Those are just gone. So that's fun, isn't it? Oh well, props to me for starting the stream being dumb. All right, you know what? They always say if you start something, you should also finish it. So if I started by being dumb, let's end by being dumb. Come on. Let's finish this. There we go. I got an ender pearl. I mean, it's true that I'm bad at combat, but it is also true that I sometimes just choose to be bad at combat because I just don't actually try. Like, when I actually try to be good, you know, I can be okay. But I intentionally put myself in bad situations and make bad decisions because it's more enjoyable. And, yeah, then I end up regretting it horribly. Well, that's nice. I'm glad that you would buy a I'm bad at combat shirt. I don't think that I don't know if I would want to buy one of those myself. And I'm the one who's bad at combat. But I appreciate that. Maybe one day, you know. Okay, now this, of course, looks like a really, really sad looking bridge. So I need an axe. I think I just put my axe away. So let me go back there and grab that. Let's go find it. All right, let's do this. Let's put this in there. Let's put that away. There we go. So the question is now, what makes a good bridge? Now, I could end up going with trapdoors, but there's always the possibility you'll accidentally open a trapdoor, right? If I decide to go like this and then ended up having the floor like made out of these, that could be really cool. Maybe even like have like maybe the middle block. Like, let's say if I did something like this, right? Like that. So like if I end up making like the middle block be this, and then maybe on the edges, considering that it goes right between these, I could either shave the edges off of these, which I actually might end up doing. I could end up doing something like, let's see. It's in my head. What I'm imagining is something like this, right? But like spanning the length. And then having this be either every other or maybe every two, right? Like every third. Oh, nice. I'm gonna have to text you about that later, or maybe give you a call after stream, Mickey. That'd be cool. All right, now let's do this. Pull this back just a bit more. I'm actually really glad that this kind of opens up down underneath here because I do want to be able to see through a little bit. There we go. There we go. Now, there we go. Now let's see if this thing actually spaces out correctly. 2 there, and 1, 2, and there. There we go. So, how do I want this thing to go? I think what I want this thing to do is actually, like right around up here, I'm going to end up having it kind of like curving out a little bit. If you, oops, that's the wrong button. Let me actually put some torches in my hand here. Like if you could see, there we go. Like if I could have this curving out just a bit, but not this just like, not just like a block sticking straight out. Like if I could kind of have this arc a little bit. Like maybe if I put like a stair there and then like a little bit up here to kind of spike upward a little bit. Just make this kind of look more like a natural rock outcropping. I'll work on that in a second. But have it look kind of like it's been sort of carved out in this kind of circular shape. Then do the same thing here. I'll be able to actually make this thing fit and it'll actually look like it belongs here. Oh yeah, chains can be placed horizontally. It's actually really cool. Like I'm planning on probably putting either chains or fences between these. But that'll actually be that's gonna end up looking really cool. I haven't decided which. If you have an opinion, let me know which one you think is going to look better. Yeah, maybe I'll have to give those a try. There we go. You say chains? Okay. All right. That's true. Chains do go hard. Ah! Speaking of going hard, this guy over here. Huh, give me a run for my money, as they say. Let's see if I can lose him down the cliff. Get out. Get out of town. Go on. Get out. Go out of town. Huh, huh, huh. Whew, that was really, really bad. Oh, look, Protection 2 pants. Way, like, Protection 2 is better than not having Protection 2, but it has, like, one hit, and then I would die. So that's not cool. That's not good enough for me. Where's my food? All right. So, trapdoor. Let's do the trapdoor. There we go. Now I'm kind of undecided as to whether I actually like these or not. There we go, like that. I think they're okay. There we go. Whew, that's scary. Alright, let's also dig this out just a little bit. Just kind of carve away at this a little bit. Oh, whoa, go, dude. Dude, give me a break. What the crap, dude? Why are you so hostile? Whatever do to you? Also, where are these guys coming from? Oh my gosh. These guys are coming through like every different direction. Okay. Nope, not cool. That's right. Get wrecked. Alright. Ah! Ah! That is true. He did take hostile mobs way too seriously. I mean, I guess, like, you know, that's at least to be expected. It's kind of better than him taking hostile mobs to mean that he had to, like, you know, like give people like cheap lodging for the night because it's just being a hostile. That would be a different kind of hostile mob. I hear a drown somewhere, and that worries me because I don't like those guys. Or at least I thought I did. Maybe it's just the music. There's something that, like, in the music that kind of chirps a little bit and kind of sounds like that guy gurgling. All right, let's grab these out. Let's get this going. There we go. All right. Let's make some more of these. And bring it across. This is going to have to go away. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to have to worry about is lighting. Right? Like building up some kind of lantern of some sort, or like hanging lantern to put like at the entrances. That kind of thing. Let's see. All right. Sorry for just standing super still. I was just trying to envision some stuff and plan in my head. So if I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pillars across, right? I could do 3 taller pillars, right? So let's say if I brought these pillars up, break that. Let's say that we did like every other one, right? We bring up another couple, maybe even like 3 more, right? There we go. Oh wait, except now I'm not getting the end one. Oh, okay. Let's see. Unless they alternated in size, that could be a thing. Oh. Yeah, I'm not getting that log. Oh wait, I don't need that. Hang on. There we go. All right, so let's say, like if I was to do either this, right? And maybe place that. I'm afraid that if I do go down there to get that one log, then I will be wasted. Come on. Oh, wait, my string is full in here. Okay. Let's take that out. And let's take... what else? Take that out. You know what? Here's what we'll do. We'll combine these with my pants. Give me like 1 extra hit on those. And there we go. Yeah, you say it's a skill issue, and I say it's just my style. Alright, my backup food here is ready, just in time. I'm almost out of my bread. And what was I gonna get? Oh, I was gonna make chains. That's right. Okay. There we go. There we go. That'll be plenty. Another thing I want to do is, where's my wood? Let's make some kind of signs. But not hanging signs. Actually, let me bring these for a second too. Right now I'm just thinking about handrails and things like that. So if I was to do something like either, right, put these up and then end up connecting this. directly over top of it to, let's say, this, right? Let's say we did that. And they, like, alternated. With this underneath. Or, potentially, do something like this. Oops. Right? And then be able to, or even, like bring this down a block. Connect it there. And then be able to have that. Maybe with the chains on top. Right? Going across. To kind of look like some kind of a handrail. Now, it is very, very, very easy to hop over just because of like how these two things align. So that's actually very dangerous. And I'm not quite sure if I would want to do this. When you say that would look like a suspension bridge, you're talking about like the one here with the stone walls, or the one with the fences, or with the sign. Because like the one with the sign would be good, except for the fact that you walk over it. This one, you still get stopped, and you have to jump. So it's a little bit easier to keep yourself from falling. Huh, there we go. Now the other option... Yeah, I agree. I think the walls are better. I wanted to see if I could do anything with these. Hey, buddy. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, man. Hey. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Where is he? Where is he? Where'd he go? Hello? Buddy? Is he down there? Where'd he go? Ah, there he is. Sir. Nope, nope, nope. Not doing this. There we go. There we go. These skeletons, man, I'm telling you. These guys hate me. Let's eat some bread. Oops. There we go. Let's put this away. Let's grab... See, the other thing I wanted to look at was signs. Just regular signs. And probably just jungle signs, because I think putting oak on jungle logs might look strange. What I'm thinking is this, right? I could either put these right here, right? Oops. Just as kind of like right here in alignment with this. Then again, I could also potentially give them some other kind of like detailing or something to kind of make them look more like a continuation of that or something. That's a possibility. Oops. Oh, gosh. Come on. Here we go. My hand got placed in the wrong place on my keyboard. Okay, so something like this maybe, right? Now this is a lot of this pinkish color. I'm not quite sure what to do about that. But I mean, each of these could then end up having like a cap on top. But see, let me show you the other option that I had in my mind. So it could either do something like what it is now, or let me make a few more of these walls, right? You could do something like there we go. Okay. Let's go with some jungle fences. There we go. And then maybe with these things, right, you end up kind of creating it in kind of like a swooping pattern. You know, or maybe even something like this, where like you'd start like on the lower block here, and you'd end on you'd end on the higher block here. Maybe you could go something like that, right? And then do the same thing on the other side. But this thing would of course be lower. In which case, then, this would look like something like, let's see, that goes over 2, and then down 1, and then over, and then down, no, down and over here. Like that, right? If this one was then 1 block higher, or else at least had a cap on it, and then I could end up adding some kind of hanging lantern here in the center. Something like that would actually look really cool, too. Now, it's a different style than this one, and I kind of think these things would have to go regardless. But these two different kinds of handrails kind of evoke 2 different sorts of feelings. So which one, here, let me put some more light here so you can see. Which one of these do you feel like looks nicer in your opinion? Right? There's either this one, which of course I'll have to finish this. Maybe put let's just do this. There we go. Put like a cap on top of that. Right, something like this with some kind of hanging lantern system, maybe strung across, or something like that. Which one looks like a better design all around? I could potentially move this one down a little bit too, because this one moves over 3 blocks and every other one moves 2, right? This one could easily end up, let's see. I could potentially move this one like down right away and then move it down here. Right, like that. There we go. Now, if I was going to do this, I might have to shave off the front part of this, or reorient these. Like maybe like if I was to do it this side. Come on. Maybe like I might have to do something like make this side also there we go. Like maybe I do something like this, right? And then this one becomes a block taller, right? This one stays low. There we go. Maybe it becomes something like that. And then maybe this one ends up being like that in the middle. So I can kind of get the best of both worlds. You still like the chains and the signs? I kind of like how these look really simple. So I'm with you there. Let me continue touching these up and continue giving them a little bit more work. Because yeah, that I think I might agree with you. I just want to see I kind of want to see both sides sort of in like their final form to see what they could end up becoming, because it's sometimes hard for me to see what they actually could end up, like their full potential, you know. You think this is doing too much. I guess that's true if it was like this small suspension bridge here. I mean, if you were to take it like a larger, like extended thing, like over here, that could maybe look cool because it would almost look like a train bridge or something, like one of those really cool industrial style looking things. Although I could maybe do that with iron bars, and that would end up looking like a better version of this. Not on this, but maybe over here on the large bridge. You know, I could maybe do that. I do like these. So let me finish by capping these off and try to get a feel. I still think I like the two taller posts though in the center, because it kind of creates a full sort of movement of shape, and I like that. So let's do something like, there's one more. This one needs to go up one more. Oh wait, hang on. These are the two center. Okay, so this one's gonna go down one actually, and then this one's gonna go down one. There we go. So now you have this kind of progression, right? And then on the center, you would then have your lights. Now, I'm not sure if these would be hanging lights. I mean, I could definitely do some kind of arching, like kind of centralized arch thing here. Or I could just have just some simple like hanging lantern things. I think I agree with you. I think I like the fences and things better. They're very simple, very understated, and that's kind of what I'm going for here on the whole. All right, so let's go. Okay, yeah, that's right. This needs to progress higher. This one needs to be shorter. There we go. There we go. Huh. Ah, so close. There we go. Let's go with that. There we go. All right. Now this definitely looks very simple, very clean. I like that. Now I do have one more possible suggestion to make. So let me try this and see what this looks like. See if it enhances anything. Do I need to make an axe first? I think I'll be okay. All right. So let's say, right, instead of these polished deep slate slabs underneath, what if it was just the what if it was just the walls underneath, right? So maybe like what if the walls weren't directly there, but what if they were like one below, right? What would that look like? If you do this, then you would get like this kind of look, and it would almost look like they're on tracks of some sort, and that could look pretty cool, you know. It might actually look very sort of evocative of a mine. Like let's say if you were to do this. Now these things obviously don't stick, so like I'd have to make these into full blocks underneath. Here, let's do this. There we go. There we go. There we go. Because see, like the intention that I want, like the intention that I want to have with this bridge is that I want for it to really feel like you're walking over emptiness, right? Like I want it to actually feel like you're on a bridge. Okay, come on. There we go. So like something like this, right? Then like that would end up giving you just like, you still have to jump to get on it. But that as opposed to this one almost looks a little, I think I kind of like the one with them dropped down a block a little bit better. What's your opinion on that? And I could still put the signs on these if that looks good, but I was kind of afraid that the signs were going to be just a little too much of this pink stuff. Now I could bring, just simply for the sake of more reference to the original mine shaft, right? All this oak. I could actually bring oak as the primary block. Let's say this, right? Like if I was to take this, let's make this and turn this stripped oak into planks. Let's break this down. And let's see what this would look like. Oh, I need more food. All right, 10 levels. Hey, we are well on our way to getting myself some enchantments today. It's gonna be pretty awesome. 3. I need a new axe. Okay. All right, so what I'm thinking is if I end up replacing these, right, with oak. Whoop, that's right. Just simply because I would want for this to sort of look like it's reflecting the like the mine itself, right? I want for this to feel like you're entering a mine. So if I made this entire strip into oak and kept these as jungle, because back here in my mine, there's a bunch of oak naturally in here because of this, but I'm also using a lot of jungle wood in my mine down here. So it would end up kind of bringing some of the same color schemes and feel into it. Yeah, I totally think that I like the oak better. All right, let's go down here and pick up whatever stuff I dropped. All right, I don't want to stay down here very long. I think I got all the blocks that I dropped that haven't despawned. There we go. There we go. So there. Now, those things aren't going to be torches. There'll be some form of lanterns. It'd actually be cool to get soul lanterns, but you know, you can't get everything. Let's say like, you know, if I ended up doing like this as like held lanterns there or something. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if I have any lanterns down here, but I definitely have enough iron to make some. Oh, whoa, there you go. Right there. Right there. Or maybe if I don't want them on the largest ones, right? Maybe just because these look really close together, let's actually separate these into the like the middle heights pillar. This one here. Like that? No, it's too low. Got one more thought. Maybe put it there. Right? Just hang to the side so it's not actually in your face. Then maybe just a bit of this. Oops. Nah, these shelf things look strange. Alright, how about that? I think that feels pretty good. Oops. Heh. Got him. Yeah. Now, the question again, I think... I kind of can't decide which side I actually like which support I actually like. Like, I think I actually like these, which are dropped down a block. So, I'm gonna do that. Although I think that's going to require something of me. Come on. There we go. Which will be to... Oh, come on. There we go. Now that's going to require for me to come down here and to move some of that stuff around. So... see. All right, grab these and those. Let's add that. Break these out. Oops. That was a mistake. Oh, I hear a creeper. Okay. Finally, I'm all done with those stone axes. Huh. That's spooky. Huh. There we go. What's that attaching to? Oh, it's building behind it. That's odd. There we go. Whoa! Well, that was unfortunate for me. Time to go back to my place. There we go. Creeper, don't blow up my stuff. Whoa, whoa. There we go. All right. There we go. That's pretty good. It takes a very specific kind of precision skill in order to fall damage while climbing down scaffolding. That's one of my specialties, actually. I do dumb stuff like that all the time. There we go. Well, okay, so these 2, 3, 4, and now this one should be the last one, and then I should be done with this thing that keeps making me fall down. And then we should be good. Let me grab this out. There we go. Let's take one of those. Take a couple of these. There we go. There we go. Replace that. And there we go. Now we're set. Yeah, bad at climbing. Bad at climbing and bad at combat. That's me. All right, now it's kind of dark over here. So this archway is going to need to have some hanging lanterns. This archway is going to need to have some hanging lanterns. And I'm also going to have to design these archways in a similar style to the ones over there at the start of my mine. And yeah, I think that's going to be it. So we now have our first starter tiny suspension bridge done. Now I could try to follow a similar pattern with this one, right? But this is going to be a very big bridge. It's going to span across multiple spots. So I'm going to need first, I think, to make the pillars. Make sure that the pillars are the right distance from each other to do whatever pattern I want to do. And then find a way to basically set myself up so I can just follow a similar pattern the whole way. So I don't think the pattern will have to be every 2 like this. But if I want to do some kind of like larger, like sort of suspension style bridge, or maybe suspension isn't the right word. I don't remember what it's called. Those large kind of arching suspensions and supports like I was trying before. But maybe with either iron, or maybe I make it with these themselves, because larger scale, it'll kind of replace these. Maybe I could use some kind of like grindstones or something in order to kind of replace the chains. And I kind of want to see if I can get that guy's bow. So hang on, quick detour. What are the odds that I can get that guy's bow before he shoots me down? Ah! Oh, he just fell down. Did he drop it? Of course he didn't drop it. Also, where's my bow? Somehow my bow is missing now too. That's great. All right. So, I think maybe what I need to do is take this same pattern, right, and then just build up a sort of sort of. I'm not sure. Okay, I just need to build kind of a sample over here, so that I know exactly how much to like span these out by. So let's say, let me go and make a few things. There we go. And no, wait, what am I doing? Not slabs. What was I gonna build? I think some more of these. There we go. And then Whoop! No. Nice. Where did... Oh, okay. Well, that could have been worse, you know? There's always a creeper. Oh yeah, I wanted to make some polished deep slate walls. That's what it was. And there we go. Okay. Let me hold these in my offhand so I can see what I'm doing. So let's suppose, right? Like just looking at this from a distance, my first image is maybe like I kind of like the distance between these scaffolding pillars, right? It's like the distance between these scaffolding pillars seems fairly proportionate to the amount of bridge I have here, and that seems to be kind of a lot. So let's see if I can first work with this number. I think it's 5, right? Going from here to I can't even see it. All right. Yeah, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the 7th one is another pillar, right? So we're gonna have 6 between pillars. So let's say, just simply for building our sample, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this, right? Let's say that our pillar was something like 5 tall, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. Put a cap on it. Put one of these on the end. Can I not put that on the end? No, I can't. Okay, that's fine. All right. So if that's the case, then let's say that we are just gonna create a like suspension between, like from one to the other, just kind of like a hanging support, right? First, I'm just going to stare it down and just see how that looks, right? It's not the greatest. Also, the fact that this is made of stone doesn't help. Really, like the wooden ones look more like rope from a distance. Although I guess I could try to make it look like iron and it wouldn't be a bad idea. Huh. It's not great. There we go. Okay, so let's see. I'm actually almost picturing going like twice the distance of one of these. In which case, this thing would have to extend quite a ways. Okay, so let's say that we did twice the distance, right? Let's say we did something like 1. Let me just bring this up a few more. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pillar, and most likely those pillars are going to be 2x2s. Or no, sorry. I'm not talking about making a pillar in the middle. I'm just picturing that, which is the one block for the scaffolding. So 6 and 6 is 12 and 1 is 13. So we'll go 13 between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this one would be a pillar. All right, let's see if those are the same height. Yeah. So if we did something like about that distance apart, right? Once again, that's pretty far. So let me toss a light up here to make it easier to see. Like that far apart, right? And then if I just wanted to make just one sort of suspending rope kind of going between the two. Let's say that I start up here. Because like if you think about how weight distributes, right? This one down here is going to be longer and flatter than at the start, because the drape of rope, the drape like the drape of a fabric or something like that, is going to be much sharper at that initial curvature. So let's let that just kind of sag a bit, and then here, and then this will maybe hop up again. There we go. 3, 1, 2, 3. No, it's a little too straight still. Let's actually extend this a little bit more. 2, 3, 2. Alright, what was something like that, right? Now it still looks very flat. I could end up, let's see, like adjusting this, maybe adjusting that one. See how that looks. See, that's not too bad. It is a little bit stiff, but I could potentially, like that would basically span from this pillar to that pillar. So this whole thing would go like between those two, and that would be right there. I don't quite like, it's a little bit too stiff. Maybe what I need to do is add a little bit more of this in there. Honestly, that might be all that it's needing, is just like basically just to make each different piece of strand too wide, right? Let's do that's right, no bow. Ah! Give me that. There we go. All right. Firstly, let's bring that down. Then let's say this. Firstly, there it is. If we actually extend everything to be 2 blocks wide, right? Then you could kind of, in very specific places, like maybe right here in some of the first connections, kind of pull that back a bit to just sort of tighten it. And like something like that, right? That's getting there. Now, the next thing I'm thinking is to add something like, there we go. Like the fact that this over here primarily has this, like the polished deep slate wall on the bottom, and then the chain, and none of these things, none of the fences in between. I feel like I need to do some kind of a tie with those. I don't know if that would be something like, let's say something like, I don't know, you extend the chains just between these. Right, something like that, right? Now, granted, that's very, very tiny. I do have potentially a substitute for that. And maybe, also, we could do one of two things. Either, like, connect these on the bottom via these blocks, these deep slate blocks, just in, like, a line, like, underneath them, right? In place of using the walls like we used over on the small bridge, we would just use full blocks. Or maybe even replace the lower blocks here with this, because like they'll connect. Oh no, wait, no, they won't connect. I had that wrong. Okay, we can't do that. I mean, we could still potentially add it on, right? Like stuff like that. Like we could still add it on. I feel like, no, that's just gonna make it too bulky though. All right, step back and take a look at this. It's definitely getting there. I think what it'll need will be one lower suspension, like beam of some sort, directly below the lowest point in this sort of arch, spanning in a straight line across, then connecting to the lower part of this pillar, right? And that would end up being probably polished deep slate blocks. And also the fence or the chain. I'm not sure if I like the chain being such a tiny chain. I think I'm going to try it with the chain, but I might also try it with, I actually have one or two more ideas that I could do. Let me explain in a second. First, avoid this. Here I'm going around my bridge again. But I'm gonna go get some, I believe it's regular stone slabs. See, my thought is making up a grindstone, so I'm gonna need stone slabs for this. So let me get, do I have any cobble? I do have some cobble, good. It's gonna need to be, there we go. Now, while that smelts, let me get everything else together that I need. Okay, done. Okay, so my thought is I could span the grindstones across from the top one end to the top of the other end and kind of alternate them in shape, or like alternate them in their orientation so that it would look like chain links, like big chain links. I've done that before and it looks really cool, especially on something with this massive size. And then maybe, because the fact that this is still going to be sort of suspended like above your head, right? Like where you're walking, this will end up kind of spanning, most likely not be like right next to you necessarily. I could potentially put like a single line of this chain directly underneath it, and then on top of that chain, just like we have over here, then do something like this underneath the chain, right? So you'd still have this kind of suspension systems here between these two on the bottom, right next to where you're walking, but then this would all be like just slightly above your head. Now that means it's going to go really high up. But if you look at like how high this is, right? Like I don't actually want I want for the bridge to actually branch straight off of here. So the bridge is going to be off of this block, which is a -7. Where this one here is on a -6. And if we go up this one, then this one's a -5. So like if these stay the height they're at, and then we'd be standing another block lower, you know, you could maybe even shift it up one block, and then that would work. Either way, I think we at least know how often these pillars would need to happen. And I'm thinking that potentially I may even have like the pillars themselves, right? Like the large pillars end up being 2x2 blocks like this, like 2x2 pillars. In which case, if we did that, then this would probably have to extend. Oops. No, I'm not so sure what I think about this. This does feel very bulky, you know? I think maybe this is a slightly larger scale than what I'm actually working with. So that may have been a mistake. maybe just the single pillar will be plenty. Do you mean now when you say why not bring it all the way across? Are you talking about keeping it like too wide? Like I just had it, my example, like keeping it like this and then putting slabs on top? So let's say, for example, either jungle slabs or the polished slabs, right? If I was to go with the polished slabs, that would look like this, right? That's what you're suggesting? All right, let's see if I can actually get up there. There we go. Too wide and then building the railings on either side. So you're talking about, so are you talking about like the central pathway being too wide? Like this right here being like a too wide pathway. And then then having like the railings on either side of your too wide pathway, or having the actual fencing have the actual like fences are the actual suspension part instead of the railing. Yeah, my thought is okay. Okay, so the pathway would be too wide, and then like this would be like up like in the air next to it. That's actually the intention. Is like this isn't supposed to be a railing. This is supposed to look like suspension, and then I would just have a very small chain railing or something down low, right? So my thought, so like if I ended up doing that, yeah, I think we're on the same page. And then now, if I end up having, and now I'm actually not planning on having this pathway be too wide. No, I mean, I am planning on having two, what I was planning was in fact to have two, similar to the Golden Gate Bridge, but effectively having like a 3 wide walkway, and then having 2 that were like a single block wide on either side, right? So I basically have each one of these like 1 block wide railings on either side of a 3 wide walkway going all the way down. So like as you're walking, like you would be walking past the suspensions. Either that, or there is the potential to have the suspension all be below and then just have a simple railing on top. But also, the other option would be if I ended up having something like this, right? Let's say suspension, and then 1, 2, 3 wide would be the walkway, and then we put something like this. Let's see. Come on. There we go. So let's say now, like just ignoring all the stuff back there, if this ended up being like the width of the walkway, right? So like you ended up doing this 1, 2, 3, and then you had this. So effectively, this would be like the framework of your pillars, because you end up having like your walkway between, and then you would have your single block wide suspension between. If you were to then like on the underside of the walkway, like this would all be on the upper side of the walkway. what if, like, on the lower side of the walkway, you still did stuff like taking some simple, I'm not sure what material, but basically just create a, like, lattice work. Actually, fences would probably be a better lattice work, but, like, take something and create, like, a lattice work of structure between them, like, kind of create, like, a crisscross between them underneath the walkway. That might happen too. But that's going to be very, very, very expensive to do all that stuff consistently. And I think we'll know better whether or not we should do that once we get building. That is a possibility, though. So let me cut this down, and then I'll just use this one as a template. And I'm just going to start just kind of measuring things out and framing it out for the actual walkway, right? There we go. So this was, I believe it was 13 wide, or 13 between pillars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 between pillars. Ideally, or at the very least an odd number. So let's say you have, where's the pillar actually begin? Obviously I have this kind of overlapping because it's scaffolding. All right, here's what we should do. Right now, the determining factor are my angles, not so much the straight lines. These angles are my determining factor. So if, like effectively, if I want to be able to span between these, which I do, I'll need for this to be a pillar, right? I'll need for that to be a pillar. So let's make sure that this distance is correct. And then I don't know if I'll be able to do the same suspension in a diagonal. Those creepers are worrying me. Anyway, I don't know if I'll be able to do the suspension in a diagonal, but I will figure that out when I come to it, because that's going to be kind of a difficult thing to manage. If I put, like, right here where this torch is, if this is a pillar, let's say, let me count out 13. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, no, not that. Oops. There we go. So, right there, if that was a pillar, and that was a pillar. Now, I could move the pillar back a couple blocks and just kind of have this connect at a slightly sharper angle there, in order to make sure that my pillar was here. And that would work. So let's say my pillar is here. Bring this one back by 2. 1, 2. Okay, so now I've got pillar. There we go. Now I'm gonna have a pillar there, and a pillar there. And let's go at least an odd number. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I bring it here, yeah, I could do this. Okay, yeah, I think this is gonna work. This one here is good. This one here is gonna have to be like a half distance, because the long one is 13, so a half distance is a 6.5. So we're gonna round that up to a 7. So this would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the 7th block, which would be switch those, which should be right here. That one. Oh gosh, don't do that to me. Oh, that was my last one. Okay, there we go. So we now have pillar, pillar, and then pillar, and these, mind you, are all going to be the outside pillar, because remember, we're going to have 2 pillars. Now let's count this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And then this last little bit will just lay right on there. Oh, hello, sir. Ah, no. Rude. Oh, why did he not die? Okay. Okay. All right. This over here definitely needs to be lit up. Where's he coming from? That? I hope not. Okay, so if this will be all the pillars, right? I can actually move the pillars back this way by 1 because there is space between this pillar and those. And if I have this one be the pillar, that means that my 3 wide walkway starts here, which means it'll end up coming very inside. I want this to be my 3 wide walkway. So let's adjust this one more time. There we go. Okay, so there. Whew. Okay. There we go. Whew. That was scary. Ah! Why does he keep doing that? It's annoying. Okay, so this thing would also then move this way by 1. There we go. Which means I might have to shave off this pillar or at the very least kind of reconstruct it. And now let's go in a straight diagonal from here. So there's 1. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1, 2, so this should be like right here. I think. There we go. And then like then right here we can then have it straighten up again and then have it just easily just descend right here into a walkway, and I can build this out a bit to be almost like a dry dock or something. Okay, so basically we're gonna have 2 different equivalent like halfway like half-size suspensions, and then we'll have 1, 2, and 3 full-size suspensions, and then that will make our bridge. Now I just need to go and build my pillars and take down all this ugly looking scaffolding and potentially spawn a warden, because, you know, that's how we do it. So let's start with here. I'm gonna need to go this way by 3. So there's, and I'm all out of scaffolding again. 1, 2, 3. And then this is my pillar. All right, let's do it. See if I can do this. Oh, I totally thought you could get inside the side of the scaffolding. It wasn't letting me get inside the scaffolding. Maybe like the collision is different in Java than it is in Bedrock. What? what was that? Lighting glitch of some sort. All right, which means that my actual walkway is going to end up like right here. Okay, this should be good, I think. Where's my? Is it here? No, it's here. Where is it? Oh. Come on. There we go. Gosh. Whoa! Whoa. Almost fell. Whoa, that was another hole. It's not far, but it was still a hole. All right, let's see. So, is that's right above me here, I believe, which is like right here. All right, let's see how this works. Let's see if I can actually line this up properly. Yes. Okay. And this is going to be a lot of blocks. Although I actually want these to be one... I wanted these to actually be... I think I said a block lower than that. And this is all the same level, which means... Yeah, there. Okay. Nope. Again. It's worth a shot. It really was. I've already lost all my levels, so like, you know, there's no point in trying that hard right now. Oh, yeah, that's right. I just broke it. Oh, dang. All right, here we go. Oh, wait. Why did I take so much damage falling on scaffolding? You're not supposed to take damage falling on scaffolding. Maybe I need to be crouching. I'm going to figure out how the scaffolding works in Java here, because I need to figure it out. So if I fall, but I'm crouching, right? There we go. That's how you do it. So if you're falling on scaffolding, be crouching while you're in the air so that when you land, you instantly start sinking through. Otherwise, it'll treat it like a flat surface and you'll take full damage. That was my mistake. Torches and shield. There we go. All right, good. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, and there. Hopefully 3 wide is going to be a wide enough pathway. Okay. Hello, sir. Please don't hurt me. All right. Oh wait, I don't have enough of this wood. I need to go get some more jungle logs. Nice. I've been cutting down a lot of jungle trees in preparation for this. Okay. Although I think when this is done, this is probably going to look pretty cool. Hey, that guy's got a shovel. Okay. Huh. In fact, let's do. Whoa, whoa. Ha ha ha. No, thank you, sir. Oh no, this is the one that doesn't go up all the way. Huh. Ha ha ha. Outsmarted you. I don't think those guys can come up scaffolding, can they? I hope not. If they can, I'm in trouble. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. Whew, it's close. Almost just fell off again. All right. There he is. There's the creeper. I need the creeper not to make so much noise down here. Right, there we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Nice. Oh, hang on. I'm trying to do some visualization and some math in my head. And I'm thinking if this right here, right, is going another, like this is a straight line, and that's a straight line, this one's my diagonal, I need for the pillars here to be on the diagonal, not to be on the straight sides, right? Because if I have a pillar here, and then a pillar here and here, these two pillars are the right distance apart, but these two pillars are only a couple of blocks away. And that's going to be really hard to make it look good. If I want to truly do this on a diagonal, I need for these blocks to be in a diagonal orientation, not to be in a sideways orientation, which means that now the length of this side and this side are going to be different. So How do I do that? I'm gonna have to think on that. Like, if this one here is the right distance, which it is, and then instead of, then like we end up going this way. So let's say like this, 2 by 2, or sorry, 3 by 3. You then go still in line with that pillar, but according to the diagonal on this, would end up becoming here, which would end up being still too wide. So like the corner would then be a too wide corner. I wonder if that's going to be enough. I think it'll have to be. Now, hang on, this isn't lined up properly, is it? No, it's not. So I was still incorrect. Either way, since I'm gonna have to do another pillar anyway, what I'm gonna end up doing, I think, is just connect. Since this one's measured properly, I'm gonna work off of that one. This other side will be kind of wonky, but it's also gonna be going right next to these, so I can kind of hide it. This is just gonna go in a straight diagonal, so that I can track the diagonals in a straight line that way. And this will go basically just in a straight line to line up with that pillar, which is actually here. Straight diagonal 1, 2, 3 block in between the two pillars, which is exactly what it's supposed to be. Which means this one, because of math, ended up 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks more, or 4 blocks shorter. So it's still going to be an even, or it's still going to be an odd number. It's just going to be a slightly smaller odd number, right? Yeah, he agrees. Sorry, that was a lot of numbers and math jargon. Maybe it doesn't matter. I'm just going to double check my coordinates here. 257, 215. Let's do this again. 257, 215. $257 to 15. Yes. One more check. 257, 215, right here. There we go. So this one should never have existed. There we go. Nice. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Good. So this is actually the right distance. That's good. And now these pillars, I'm gonna have to do some like crisscross structural stuff between in order to make them look really sturdy later on. I'll probably do that after I build the tops, just for the sake of keeping consistency, but we'll see. Now, if I want for this line to be straight and that line to be straight, then that should line me up if I keep this, that should line me up with this next one. I think. I may have to do some sketching of a diagonal support and like what that would look like. I don't know if I can do that freehand, but we'll cross that bridge again when we come to it. So this one is going to go one. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? Six? No, 7. Yeah, 7. Yeah, we talked about 7. So let's go 7 this way with this one. There's 1. Oh, shoot. All right. 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, hang on. This is... Yeah, no, we're doing okay. Whoop. Oh. That was an accident. I just swung my hand. Who would have thought that scaffolding could be so dangerous? I totally thought there was a shrieker somewhere nearby. Maybe I was completely wrong. Sir, why are you wearing my stuff? No, get out of here. No, don't hit me. Buddy. Man, that truly is a punishment. You gotta spell yours correctly. I deserve that, though. Alright. Let's munch on some baked potato. And get back up here. I think this math is gonna check out once I'm all done. And hopefully once we get all the framework in place, like, you know what they always say about like measure twice, cut once. I just want to double check to make sure that all my math is correct before I actually start building, and then the building will be really easy. So there's 3, 4, there's gonna be 5. Let's do this. 5. 6, 7, is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 7's what I need, which means that now I should have a 3-block gap between this one and my next pillar. So I got 1, 2, and 3, right? Now 3 on a diagonal. So now that's going to end up being there. 1, 2, 3. So now I've got a 3 on a diagonal. Now I've got a perfectly diagonal segment to this bridge, right? From here to there. Whoop. Whoop. Ha! Nice. Yeah, there we go again. Proved myself. This scaffolding is such a mess. It's gonna be so nice. It's gonna be so nice when I can actually take the scaffolding out of here. There we go. Okay. Let's put on my armor for all the good it does me. And I thought I had a helmet too. Maybe my helmet actually broke from all the impact. Oh no, there it is. There we go. Okay. Now let's head back up here. You say so about making it more than 1 block wide. I mean, let's see. I suppose you have a point. But see, okay, so now one more check I have to do before I actually start the suspension this way is that the width from this block to that block needs to be 3, right? It is diagonally, but width, right? So if I bring this straight over, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, and then that one's gonna be straight out there. See, like right about there? So even though it's starting on a diagonal, in the similar sense to that one over there, to that line we counted out earlier, this side is gonna be a few blocks shorter than this side, but they are gonna line up once they hit that next pillar right there. So it is gonna work. I'm just gonna have to reuse whatever my shorter version of my support structure, oops, wrong button, of my support structure over there is, my sketch, I'm gonna have to do the shorter version on this side and on over there. And we'll be able to make it work. It's just the fact that you end up having to curve the bridge in a diagonal direction means that one side has to take the brunt of that and it ends up being shorter. So it's unfortunate, but let's see. I believe I counted out from that pillar to that pillar was the proper, was it 13 blocks? So let me count out one more time just to make sure that that's accurate and I wasn't counting to that. So got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and pillar. Good. So that's actually properly done. Let's do this. So that one, let me check my coordinates real quick. 274 by 226. Oh, that just set off a shrieker. Oh, it's dark in here. Okay, we're safe. Buddy, no. That's not cool. Not cool, buddy. All right, this could get hairy. All right, so you see the... Oh, no. Well, that's... Oh, okay. I need a bow. There we go. All right, let's go back down there. Come on. Come on. Nice. We're about to set off a shrieker. Oh, damn it. Ah, this guy. Come on. There we go. I think I have at least most of my stuff. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How's it going, buddy? I'm just playing some Minecraft, as you do. Alright. Oh, shoot. Haha. That's not good. Well, let me catch you up with what we're doing. We are building a bridge. I'm building this whole like sort of suspension bridge thing to go right over the deep dark and head toward my mine area. The only issue is now I have a mess of scaffolding while I'm trying to measure this out and do the math. And I'm now 2 strikes in towards spawning the Warden, and I still have more stuff to gather. So, I need to kill whatever monsters are down here so that I can manage my way out. There we go. Come on. Here we go. This zombie over here needs to get out of my face. Nice. All right. There it goes again. There's my strike 3. No, wait, that was strike 4. Ha! Never mind. Let's just kind of walk away for a second. And, you know, I feel like this guy, he really just needs a moment to cool off. You know, he tends to have a pretty fiery temper, that guy. Pretty sure he's just gonna be looking at all the other mobs and bats and things down there. Oh man, my sword. I lost my sword. That's great. Alright, now I have actually spawned him before and I was pretty safe up here, so there he is. He's fighting slimes. We're fine. We're perfectly fine. Where'd he go? There he is. Thanks for killing the slimes, dude. You're really a hero. We all admire you. All I need to do is build that pillar. But he's right there. I think that's going to be a no for now. I actually have the most difficult part of this bridge building infrastructure thing already done, which was all the math, and this mess over here was really the hardest part. Oh, that was great. That was I totally thought maybe I could make that one. That didn't work. Well, let's go down there and see if I can make it out without dying and losing all my stuff again. That lighting glitch keeps happening. Whoop. Oh, what's he running toward? Not me. Where is he? That's not him. That's not him. It sounds like he's right below me. Oh, there he is. He is right below me. Hey, buddy. Why you gotta be doing that, my man? Oh, really? Okay, that's just mean. Buddy, like my stuff is right there. Alright, what are the odds I can just be quick. Oh yeah, go after that guy. No, don't walk toward me. Zombie. Zombie, what's your deal? Don't take my scaffolding. All he has to do is swing a hand and I'm falling. Alright. I need my stuff. So. That's just. Alright, here's what I need to do. I just need to get outside of his range of darkness so that I can actually see where my stuff is. It's all right there. In that general region right here. Alright, here we go. Let's do this quickly and quietly. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. He doesn't know I'm here. Oh no. He knows I'm here. Maybe he knows I'm here. Oh, run! Run! Here he comes! Here he comes! Alright. Alright, alright, alright. I might be able to do this. I might be able to do this. Don't sonic blast me, buddy. No! No! Damn it. Oh, so close. Oh, I was so close. Okay. Let's see. Now my stuff is going to have scattered all over the place. Oh wait, did he also break the scaffolding? Wait. Oh shoot. I think he may have broke. I don't know if his blast actually breaks scaffolding. Where's my... Okay, my stuff is right next to him again. Alright, what can I do? How can I distract this guy? There's got to be something. There are a bunch of sensors over here. Oh, I actually do have one ender pearl. That is... up in my my stuff up there. Up in my storage. All right, where is he? Okay, there we go. Okay, all right, he's going the direction I want him to. If I can just get him to go that way and then I sneak down this way, I might be able to get over there before anything else happens. Well, I only have the one ender pearl. Whoop. All right, I think he knows I'm here. He knows I'm here. I just gotta go. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no! This was bad, this was bad, this was very, very bad. I'm going to die. Hey, buddy! Hey, you wouldn't hurt a guy like me. Oh! Oh! Nice! That bank shot, that was great. This guy. The nerve of this guy. He acts like he owns the place or something. Gosh. It's a Warden. Alright. More lighting glitches. Alright, this time... it was... where's that other small pillar? Oh, right there. It's right next to that. He knocked me way over there. And I think I'm down there someplace. I don't know exactly where, though. Alright, alright, let's see if I can do this. I honestly might... well, that's true. I do have the 5 minutes. But see, the one I climbed up, I was actually climbing up that one. So I had no distance from him, and then he just launched me over here. So my stuff is actually going to be closer to over here. Maybe if I go down on that one, I'll actually have a better chance. I just need to be able to see where my escape route is, because I won't be able to see from down there. My stuff? Oh, yeah, okay. Here's my stuff. All right, my stuff is like way over here. Okay. I think I might be able to manage that. There's water over here, right? I might be able to jump down there, save myself from fall damage, make my way downtown, head over here, grab it, and then ender pearl back up and back out right into my base, which is right over there. That seems like a pretty good plan. Just as long as I can get to the water and he doesn't like the sound of splashing water, which I have a feeling he does. Also, I don't think I can reach that water. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think so. But I could jump down there onto that scaffolding. Oh, okay. Here we go. No! Ah! Oh. That's dumb, because now my ender pearl is down there. Okay. We can do this. He likely is now going to be sniffing around my dead corpse, which means... Is he? Wait, where's he at? Where'd he go? That seems very suspicious. There's a lot of noise going on over there. There we go. Silent steps. Oh! Silent steps. All right, where's my ender pearl? I need my ender pearl. Oh, my stuff. I kind of wish I knew exactly where he was right now. Okay, quick. All right, well, I mean, he can't be too close because it's not dark. Okay, so... Let's go. Get all the stuff I can. Get all the stuff I can. It's not dark yet, so he's not right here. All right, let's get out of here. Hup. All right, that seems to have worked. Thanks for the ender pearl suggestion, because I forgot I had that, and that might be the only way that I have any success in this world. Oh, and look at that. I mean, I didn't get all my stuff back, but I definitely got a few stacks of logs. That was really the most, like, important thing to get back, because this stuff just takes forever, and I only have iron tools. So that was really the most imperative thing. Scaffolding's not a big deal. I've got like another stack of string, and I've got endless bamboo. And I think that might be everything I can do today. I think I just have to count that a win, just let whatever other garbage is down there despawn. There's no diamond stuff, so it's not a big deal. I mean, my food, but like, you know, I've got dead fishes. All right, now I'm going to take my poor man's route. See, eventually, like, this suspension bridge is going to look cool once it's actually up. It's just in the meantime, putting it together is kind of a hassle. There we go. I'm kind of curious where this guy is now. Oh, there he is. No, that's not him. Wait a minute. Oh, here he is. Yeah, look at that. What a loser. All right. Well, I'm going to have to take some time to regroup, get my stuff together, make up some fresh, at least shoes, I guess. And yeah, I'll have to attack this next time I stream, because I've already been going for 2.5 hours tonight. And yeah, I'm going to need to take some time to regather myself and get my stuff organized. So that's going to be it for tonight. But thanks for hanging out. Thanks for, you know, cheering me on through the Warden fight. And I'm going to head out. But hope you guys have a good weekend. I'll see you next time.